8/31/2012 to the Board of Ethics from State Office of Elections, as well as a September 5th response. After consulting with Board Counsel, do we have a motion to accept and file these two communications?
Second.
Okay. We have a motion to accept and file and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Now, good morning, Mr. Yagong. As you all know, board members, the letter does include a request to initiate an investigation to see if there are any violations into the County of Hawaii Board of Ethics Code. And before we move on, Mr. Yagong, I think we have some questions for you, and I guess the first question I would have is what your role is in your daughter's campaign, Mr. Gore?
I'm a father.
Nothing more than that.
Well, obviously, in helping with a campaign that includes pounding signs, going door to door, supporting her in any way I can. You know, as she goes to forums or she has activities, I be part of that as well. Probably doing just what any other father would do if their child or their spouse or their relative would be part of that.
With all your experience, I'm sure you've got a lot that you can share with her. Okay. Board members, do you guys have any questions for us?
Can I ask you a quick question, first of all, Mr. Chairman, if I could? Because I did look at the complaint that you folks received, and it talks about state HRS law that talks about being a precinct official. If a parent, someone that's running for office, if you have a parent that's that person would not or could not participate as a precinct official.
For the record, you're referring to HRS 11-72D?
Yeah, yes. And let me just say, just for the record, I was quite surprised to see that as part of the complaint, because never in the last 3 months or last 6 months or last 52 years that I've been alive have I ever stated that I would like to be a precinct official or work as a precinct official or to work at any capacity as a precinct official. Obviously, the rule is there for a very good reason, obviously, because certainly you don't want to be put during election day at the precinct where voting is taking place to have a relative work certainly within that district or one of the precincts within that district, and not only would that be uncomfortable, I think, for the people that work there, but certainly not an appropriate thing to do. So I understand why the rule is there, and I support it wholeheartedly. But I just want to state for the record, never have I said it privately or publicly or anywhere within the 52 years that I've been alive that I wanted to serve as a precinct official. So I'm not sure how that got in there and why there's sort of an insinuation that because I'm a parent that I would somehow become a precinct official.
I've got a question. Who hires the precinct officials?
That's all done by the county clerk's office.
The county clerk's office. And the council, the entire council oversees the county clerk's office?
The county clerk's office is part of the legislative branch, but in terms of elections, in terms of hiring of people, that is totally done under the auspices of the county clerk.
So they hire all the precinct officials?
Yeah, that is correct. Most of the precinct officials that you see there are people that have been doing it for quite some time. They come back year after year, year after year after year. So most of those folks are, I think they've been hired many years ago. But again, the point I want to make is that I've never asked or requested or wanted to be part of any precinct committee. And that seems to be the gist of the complaint. So just want to make sure I say that for the record, sir.
Okay.